risk in this case is cardiovascular death. Is coffee a killer or a hero? This question has been on the minds of both researchers and coffee lovers alike. New research explores who might want to reconsider their morning cup of joe. Recently, coffee consumption has made headlines for its various health benefits. But do the risks outweigh the benefits? In this video, you will learn about a recent study that explores coffee's relationship with cardiovascular disease. It turns out that a certain group of people might need to reconsider whether the benefits of coffee outweigh the risks. One of the main concerns about coffee consumption is its potential to affect blood pressure. Studies have shown conflicting results, with some indicating that coffee can raise blood pressure and others suggesting it can lower it. So, which is it? But more importantly, what about the risk of cardiovascular death? The study we are discussing in this video is titled Coffee and Green Tea Consumption and Cardiovascular Disease Mortality. Although coffee has been gaining favor with health professionals lately, its overall impact on health is still nuanced and depends on individual factors. Coffee has both potential benefits and risks. For example, coffee contains antioxidants and polyphenols, which may help protect against chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes and certain cancers. This is a study that compares coffee consumption with risk of cardiovascular death among people with and without hypertension. Remember, this is not medical advice.
The study included over 6,570 men and more than 12,000 women aged 40 to 79 at the beginning of the research. These participants were selected from the Japan Collaborative Cohort Study for evaluation of cancer risk. Data were collected through health examinations and self-administered questionnaires covering lifestyle, diet, and medical history. At the start of the study, blood pressure was measured twice and then averaged. Blood pressure results were divided into 4 groups, which are more stringent than typical American standards for defining high blood pressure. Participants were then asked about their coffee and green tea consumption habits. The response options were as follows. If the answer was every day, participants were asked to specify how many cups they drank. Over the follow-up period of 18.9 years, a total of 842 deaths due to cardiovascular disease were recorded. Now let's talk about the results. First, when it comes to coffee, the study highlighted a significant increase in blood pressure among individuals diagnosed with hypertension. Those who drank 2 or more cups of coffee daily and had grade 2-3 hypertension faced more than double the risk of dying from cardiovascular disease compared to non-drinkers. Interestingly, for individuals with normal blood pressure or category 1 hypertension, no increased risk of cardiovascular death was found associated with coffee consumption. There were even hints of a decrease in cardiovascular deaths among those with grade 2-3 hypertension who drank 1 cup or less per day. While this decrease wasn't statistically significant, it prompts further exploration into whether moderate coffee intake might have some benefits. Turning to green tea, the study found no increased risk of cardiovascular death linked to its consumption. In fact, there was a slight decrease in cardiovascular deaths among individuals with normal blood pressure who drank 1 or 2 cups of green tea daily. Similarly, those with high blood pressure saw a slight decrease in cardiovascular death with 5 cups of green tea per day, although these results weren't statistically significant. It's worth noting that while green tea contains caffeine, 5 cups provide about the same amount as 1 cup of coffee. This raises intriguing questions about whether higher green tea consumption, say 10 cups, might yield effects similar to coffee, though this wasn't explored in the study. In conclusion, these findings underscore the complexity of how coffee and green tea can impact cardiovascular health, particularly in individuals with hypertension. Before we continue, please like, subscribe, and comment. Let's build a community built around just the science, one study at a time. Now let's get back to our study. Further research, especially randomized controlled trials, is needed to better understand these relationships and to determine if moderate consumption of coffee or green tea could offer health benefits.
The observational method used in this study raises concerns about the reliability of its results. Observational studies rely on self-reported data, which can be influenced by factors like memory and subjective interpretation. Additionally, the study did not account for variations in caffeine content among different types of coffee consumed by participants, nor did it inquire about decaffeinated coffee consumption. Statistical adjustments were made for various factors such as weight, alcohol use, smoking, exercise, and vegetable consumption. These adjustments were crucial, especially in the analysis of green tea consumption, where initial findings of reduced cardiovascular deaths were no longer statistically significant after accounting for these factors. Interestingly, no significant association was found between coffee consumption and cardiovascular disease mortality among individuals with normal blood pressure, high normal blood pressure, or grade 1 hypertension. Coffee's impact on health shows considerable variability among individuals. Moderation is emphasized as crucial for balancing potential risks with the benefits it may offer for health.
Could you help us out by subscribing right now? It would really make our day. Thanks for watching.